had to make a note because I couldn't remember what I had in my pile over there. January went by really slow. February, it was like, what do you mean it's the last day practically of the month? Oh my gosh. I kept thinking, I have a few more hours. I have a few more days. It'll be fine. I don't need to hurry. Oh, shit. I don't understand how one video can just be so difficult for me. But anyways, here I am with my March floss tube. February floss tube. See, I've just screwed February. But I have a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. And I have a little different way that we're going to do some of it. You'll have to let me know at the end if this worked well or if it was like, let's don't do that. But I'm trying to figure out a better way for you guys to see what I'm working on in a better angle and light situation. I don't know. I had a hair. Okay. But we have a bunch of stuff to talk about. It's got to happen. I would say it's not going to be a long one. Don't worry about it. No. Listen, this is going to be a 2-cupper. Somebody said to me the other day, I could never be whole food plant-based. I couldn't give up coffee. Whoa. Who told you that? Blasphemy. You don't give up coffee or sweets or carbs or really, you don't give up much of anything except for a few things. But anyways, whatever. So anyways, I have a full thing to talk about over there. Oh, I have one more thing I got to go get. It's a good thing I have to pause here. I have been checking out floss tubes. Y'all are rocking the stitching. I sort of did. I did, but not like as much as I wanted to get done. Is there ever enough hours? But my stations are working really good for my stitching and my journaling. And I set up an adulting station, and I'm going to talk about that at the end, and some other stuff. So that's been really helping. So I did actually get a lot done. It just wasn't what I thought I would get a lot done on. So anyways, okay, between you and me, I have a secret. I asked my husband, I said, just hold it out and cut about that much because it's curly and it's forgiving and it won't. In January, my hair was down to about here. I could have cried. It was my own fault. I should have never asked him to help me. But he cut a big old chunk out, and the only way to fix it was to cut it off. And I just cried. I said, I just want the width of your thumb. So he cut the width of his thumb. Anyways, so we're a little shorter today. But okay, let me go get my stuff because I'm just rambling here. I'm a little nervous because I didn't know how to really, there's nothing that changed, so I don't know why there's a problem. But because I'm going to do this new format, I'm like, what do I got to do? Okay, so first up is going to be a haul, I think. So let me go get that stuff. And we have a big giveaway. I have the giveaway winner drawn from last month. The 2 winners. It's going to end up being an Etsy gift card instead of what I thought it was going to be because I didn't realize that they were going to be snotty about it of who I wanted to get the PDF chart for that Quilty Barnes from. I should have known better though because they're very clicky. But anyways, so that didn't work out. So I'm just going to give away a gift card to Etsy for the international people. So I will be back and I will go move stuff around and we'll see if this works. All right, I'll be back. Okay, let's see if this is going to work. So I thought we'd do part of it face to face and part of it overhead, and we'll just see how it goes. Anyways, I got a haul from 123 Stitch, and there's another fabric, but I have it with something else. And I just wanted to pick up some colors I already had, or in a different count of colors I already had. I'm really enjoying 20 count, so if I can find it, I try to get 20 count. And then this is because I have another set I'll need more fabric for. And then I picked up, this is my year of building my stash of fancy flosses. Look at, doesn't it scream spring? Ah, so pretty. So I'm very excited to use those and get things kitted out for none for March, but April. Well, some of it, I don't know. I have so many things going on. I'm sure there's something for March and there's something for, so does this help? I don't know. We'll see. I kind of like it here though. That's more natural colors. Oh, we're going to just wing it. Anyway, so that is my cross-stitchy haul part. And then I got these, well, I think I'm going to wait on those because they're going to go with a finish that I have, and that's going to go with the finish that I have. So really the only other haul part that I have show here, fail, this was a fail, is I found this at, where did I find this? Joann's, and it was clearance off, but it's all about sewing and stitching. And we're going to use this as our tester. I could redo it, but I'm not going to, so that I can see when I send this to the computer what the best lighting is. But I just thought it was so pretty, and it has all kinds of, like, imagine using this in your stitching sewing planner. Sow seeds of kindness, I really like that. Measure twice, cut once. In my case, measure 15 times and cut once. But it has pictures like this and more of those. So that is the haul that I got. Well, I have more, but apparently I have to do it with other things. So that was a fail. All right. So let me go grab the next part of it, and we'll, I've only done this a few times. You'd think by now I'd have my shit together. Okay. Let me go grab the next stuff that I've got. All right. I'll be back. Okay, definitely with the light off. The natural light is much better. I'm slowly getting my room set up into stations. I think I've mentioned it a bazillion times now. And each station has a camera set up for it. So I'm trying to kind of work the bugs out of that. I need a light from this direction, so I'll get that fixed. All right, first up is my Valentine's mini small charts that I did. This one I did last month. I'm pretty sure. I'm like in a panic. What if I didn't do that? Well, if I didn't, I'll talk about that one next month. But that's Heart and Hand. I don't remember the name of it, but I'm pretty sure I did that one last month video. Anyways, this month was all about Valentine's Day. And what I want to do is I wanted to make a whole bunch. Well, Shannon Christine Designs, it's her fault. She came out with a whole bunch of free charts, and I went, oh my God, I have to stitch those. And then over the whole month of February, she came out with even more of her little charts. And I'm on a mission this year to stitch all of her free charts. And so when I saw these, I had to do it. So I want to make them into little ornaments to hang once my room is remodeled, to hang on a seasonal tree. So every holiday or whatever, I'm going to change it out. I saw this on 911 Stitchers. I've seen it on a few ones, but the one that stuck out to me was 911 Stitcher. She had one, or she may still have it. I haven't seen her video this month. A tree in her stitching room that was just a little Christmas tree, and it was decorated for the season. So I'm like, oh, I have to do that. I really have to do that. And so this is my start for that. So let's see. These are all free charts. I have a couple of Erin Elizabeth charts in here, but they're all free charts. And so I'm not too worried about sharing the chart itself, but all of the information is either on my Facebook page or my Instagram page, or you can just go to the respected designers Facebook or Instagrams, and you can download them for free off of there. But if you go to my Facebook page, I have the direct link to where I got these, or my Instagram, either one. All right, first up is X's and Do's. I just thought that was so cute. So cute. I wonder if I can get this. Wee. There we go. Did it work, or did I just screw it all up? All right. Well, we're going to try it. Oops. Helps if I do the one that we're actually, yeah. Anyways, this is the first one. It's Shannon Christine Designs. Here. Shannon Christine Designs. And it was a really quick. I used my own colors. Again, all of this information is listed on the appropriate post that I did about these on my other socials. But it's so cute. It's little tiny. It's so cute. Okay, so there's that one. Then the next one up is an Erin Elizabeth design called I Love You. I love the colors in it. Again, I used my own colors. I just used what I had in my stash. But it turned out, and there's no French knots in these. I know everybody's freaking out that I didn't do French knots in these, but the reason that I didn't do French knots in them is because they have to, I hope it's really not that dark. Oh, well. They have to be stored away, and so, let's go back. That's a little brighter. They have to be stored away, so I knew the French knots weren't gonna stand out for long. They wouldn't survive for long. So that was that one. Okay, next up is another Erin Elizabeth design. She has some adorable stuff. Oh my gosh, she has some really cute stuff. This one's her Valentine's freebie. This is an older one. I think this is this year. No, last year, and this is the year before, something like that. It doesn't really matter. She's still got them on her page. And so there's that one. And then the next one up is Love Bug, which I have here. So cute. It was really hard not to do French knots on all these little pieces. I wonder, ooh, I have an idea. Whoa. Hey, no looking at that. Is it a little brighter now? I don't know. Anyways, just keep going. Next one is, these are mostly her new ones. I've got it here. Here we go. Love Mug Smalls. That reminds me I want to make some mug rugs, but I'm intimidated by sewing. But I did get my sewing station started, so I'm hoping that I can get my crap together and do that. But yeah, that is the Love Mug. Next up is Box of Chocolates. I wonder if I put it on that side. I'll figure the lighting out for the next time, but so far so good. That is Box of Chocolates. And I changed some of these things because of how they showed up on the fabric and things like that. So if you have any questions, just give me a holler. So cute. Next one is a Tiny Modernist one. And it is, what is it called? I don't think it actually has a name. I think it's just the heart one. But I never wanted to do one of these because, and there's a lot of these like on Fat Quarter Shop and stuff. Carol Manning does a lot of things that are like this. And although they're gorgeous when they're stitched, my brain was like, there's no way I have the attention span to do that. And so, yeah, then I stitched it and I can't wait. I'm going to dig my Carol Manning ones out and so I can do it because that was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. All right, next up, we are Hugs and Kisses. Looks like that. And the last one, which I saved a stitch to last, and I should never have done it because it took me forever, is the Love Letters. And then to go along with this, so we'll move it like that. I have, okay, so I found these on Amazon because I'm an Amazon hoe. And so that I got these little 2.5 inch hoopy things. I'm going to redo something up here. I'm going to try to find a different screw or some bolt system because that's obnoxious, but they are perfect for these little these little charts that are around 30 by 30 each. And so my plan is to finish them in these little hoops so that I can then hang it from my little tree. And I stained one of them in dark walnut. So which one do you think it should be? Should I do it in the dark walnut or should I do it in the, well, these I might whitewash maybe, I'm not sure. Anyway, so what do you think? Dark or light? And then I picked up some fabric from Joann's I'm just going to do them in white, some kind of white on the backing, because that way I can, over the years, add to it, and I just have to pick a white fabric to finish them off with. So yeah, so let me know about that, and I will be back with the next one. Okay, next up is, I got this upside down. Oh, there's my last one. Is Love Notes from Shepherd Bush, and I got it done. It is all in the call for colors, although some of it's moved around. I didn't use any of the buttons. I just replaced the buttons with cross stitching. And it has all of its little Frenchy knots. Look at those sheep. They're so cute. And so I love this series. I have the whole series to stitch this year. I'm going to do it all on this the same color of fabric. Well, I'm going to try to get them all squished onto this same piece of fabric, but I don't think it's going to work. But yeah, so that's Shepherd Bush. Love Notes. I don't really have a lot other than that to say about it, but there is it with, I'm going to try to use specialty stitches and stuff like that wherever I can that are added. They do all the back stitching already on theirs. But like I said, there were supposed to be little buttons and stuff, and I just added little hearts and things instead. And so, yeah, there is that one. All right, next up, and I actually have it sitting there, although this is what's going on here. I don't know. Behave yourself. Behave. Okay, next thing that I have that is an FFO. That's right, an FFO. We're jumping around because I have another. I'll be back. Are these, and I keep getting asked to do these as a chart, and I don't know if I ever will because they're very personal to me and my business name, and I've had them for about 25 years, and so I might someday, but I finally fully finished, and they're not perfect, they're wobbly and all that kind of stuff, but I'm just going to hook them to like my travel bags and things like that. I did fully finish, even the back is done with a little bit of paper, and I added a little tiny pair of scissors, and I just think they turned out so cute. But I have to say, working with these little hoops is really, really, really hard. But I think they turned out pretty cute. And yeah, so there's those. Okay, then I'm going to switch over to my whip. And my goal was to have a whole bunch of this done, and I didn't. Life just got away. I shouldn't have done all the Valentine's Day little minis because they sucked up my whole month. But I was working on this one this month, and I'm going to just carry on working on it through my birthday month. We're trying to get a building built, and I have no idea where I just left off because my phone has not stopped ringing, and it's crazy. But anyways, I think I left off that I was working on, this was my whip for February, and I'm going to go ahead and work on it through March also and see how much of it I can get done. I'd really like to get this huge chunk right here done, but gosh, if I could finish it, that'd be great too, but I'm not holding my breath for that. But anyways, this is what I have so far. And then the funny story on this is I thought that was a bird in the chart, and I'm like, this is the weirdest looking bird as I'm stitching along, and by the time I finished, I realized it wasn't a bird, it's a sheep. So he's gonna get his little wool yanked out, and I'm gonna make him all fluffy. But I did get this much everything that from down here down done this month, and I hope to get some more done in it. It's so pretty. It's just so pretty. Look at those colors. Anyway, so that's the current whip that I've got going right now. All right, then I have one last finish, and it comes kind of with a question. So let me move this stuff out of the way. Oop, backwards, of course. All righty. Move you over a bit. Is this working out okay? Is everybody able to see and all that kind of stuff all right? Okay, so the other stitch that I did a full stitch on is Tiny Town, Big Hearted, and I did get that one all complete, and it has all of my little, I got to set this stuff on the floor just a moment. All right, that way I can move this over. There we go. I added French knots in the trees, the hearts, just wherever I could stick the French knots in. But my question is, should I continue on with this fabric, or should I switch it to a darker fabric? So for example, this one, you can see the white, but is it enough contrast, or do I need to go to a darker one? Because I really want to stitch them all on the same one, but I'm a little concerned that the white won't stand out enough, and I don't want to change up colors if I can avoid it. So what do you guys think? Now I'll show you the other charts so that you can see what I'm talking about. But anyways, this is my finish for February's Tiny Town project, Big Hearted. And then obviously I added Life Takes, I don't know why I'm so nervous. Anyways, life takes us to unexpected places, but love brings us home. I just felt like they needed sayings because it's between the French knots, the sheep, and this, and adding quotes. That's kind of my thing. And so I added that quote, and I'm going to do it to all of them. So that was that one on this fabric. So here's some of the other charts that I have. Okay. So tell me what you think. Is it going to be okay on this fabric? Because see, like there's white in this, not a ton of white, but there's white. Now I know the rest of these colors will look great. I think this one will be fine on this fabric. Let's see. This one, I'm a little concerned about this white house, but see how the roof stands out? Maybe it'd be okay. This one has white fluffy clouds that I'm a little concerned about. And the white ghosts in this one, and the white buildings and rockets in this one. So what do you guys think? Is it going to be okay, or should I switch it out? I really like this fabric, and I really wanted to stitch all of them on the same fabric, and I'm going to be getting all the new ones that came out at market too. Are you guys getting all of those? I can't wait to get them. I just love this series so much. It's so cute. But I do have some other choices. I had thought about doing these on this raw linen. I think it's called, yeah, it's raw linen. So there's that. But then I have, okay, this is the same, supposedly the same, but all I've got left is dark fabrics. And so I think these are just too dark to do it on. And I don't want to go to an 18 count, and I really don't want to buy, I don't really want to order anymore if I don't have to. So I'm kind of like, oh, my dryer's done. Go get the laundry. I really, my other choice was this one. So what do you guys think? Stay the course on this lighter one, or do you think that I should move to the darker raw linen? I don't know. I don't know what to do on it. It threw me off when it was so light against it. I mean, I recognized that it was going to be light, but it just was really light. But I like it. I really love how it turned out. I just am afraid that nobody's going to see the white. So let me know what you think about that. All right. So that is all my whips and finish. Oh, I do have this one also. This Charles Craft. It is 18 count, but it's fiddler's cloth, so it's a little smaller. And so I could use that one. since it's relatively also easy to get. So what do you guys think? What do you think? Leave it on this one, switch it to something like this one, or go even darker to something like this one. Let me know what you think, okay? All right, what do I got next? I don't know what I got next, but I'll be right back with something. Okay, let's get on with the giveaways. It's my birthday. Okay, so it's not my birthday today, but March is my birthday anniversary month, but we have to still do February's giveaway. So February's giveaway, you're going to have to ignore the light because it's getting dark in here. It's getting late. February's giveaway winner is for the Etsy card and for the chart. If you're USA, you got this is what you got. The international winner will get a $25 Etsy gift card. So all the information, all you got to do is for the Etsy gift card, all you have to do is send me your email address to my private messages on Instagram. So pop over there and do that. And I'm such a dork. I'm pretty sure that Sarah Gracie R, you're the one that's in the United States, and I need your full address, full mailing address sent to my private messages, either on Mouse Potato Designs on Instagram or Mouse Potato Designs on Facebook, so that I can send you this. It has all of the DMC floss in it, and we will get this out. And then Helen, the Christmas cross stitcher, you are my international winner. I'm pretty sure I don't have them backwards. If I have them backwards, switch the information. All right, I'll double check and all of the information will be down below. Anyways, I don't know why I'm off center here, but all I need from Helen is an email address so that I can send her the Etsy gift card via the email. And that is my February giveaway winners. Thank you so much for participating and playing along. I had a lot of fun doing that. And on to March. Oh my goodness, it's March. It's my birthday. What do you think? I chose not to light them up because Josh said fire hazards would be bad. They don't light. Anyways, I talked to several of my very, very favorite cross-stitch designers, and I have put together a little giveaway for you guys. It is for YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, so it doesn't matter where you participate. You can either participate on all of them and get extra votes, or just one. It doesn't matter to me. All you have to do is leave a nice comment and tell me I don't even need to know where you live because they're all PDFs and they will come to you via email. All right, ready? First one up is Paula with Puntini. You all know I adore Paula. I consider her a very good friend, and she is right now, I think she just landed yesterday in Nashville to go to Nashville Needleworks Market, and I'm so excited for her. I can't believe she's on the same continent and I still can't meet her. I guess I'm going to Italy, right? Anyways, Paula, I asked Paula if I could give away some of her new releases. So she came out with 6 new releases this year. And when I think of flowers, when I think of fruit, the Summer Trio, Strawberry Lemonade, and Buttons and Pins, my personal favorite. Okay, I love the flowers one too. I'll have a little photo up here so you can see what they are. She also has a brand new alphabet out, but I thought 5 was enough. So there's going to be 5 winners for Paula's brand spanking new, not even on the market yet charts. They should be here as soon as Needlework Market's over. You'll be able to pick them up from her Etsy store. So there'll be 5 winners. I'm going to draw 1 winner for each one of those charts. The next one I have is Martha for Crocette Go-Go, because y'all know I'm a Crocette Go-Go addict. I love her stuff. Love it. I was wandering through her new stuff on Etsy and I realized that she had charts I had missed and we can't have that. And so you're going to get them before I'm going to get them. They're not brand new, but they are so cute and they are a complete series. And one lucky person is going to get a full series of her summertime, autumn time, winter time, and springtime charts. I was going to split it up and have 4 winners. And I thought, no, I think it'd be more fun just to have, if you're like me, you have to have them all. I guess I could have. No, we're going to do one person because I did that big giveaway in December where I had like a bazillion winners and that was stressful. So we're going to calm down on that one. But anyways, it's for all 4. One winner.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Rude. I don't even know she's activated. It's one winner, all 4 charts. And that is for the Crocette Go-Go springtime, wintertime, autumn time, and summertime charts. And then the last one, you just heard my whole little spiel about I Am Brave chart. And I contacted Emily and she is donating a chart for I Am Brave for the giveaway. So one lucky person will actually get to win that. To enter, leave a comment on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, or all 3. Tag somebody anywhere on those 3, and you get an extra entry. And then share it to your page or your stories or whatever, and you get an extra entry. Be sure you tag me if you share it because I won't know if you shared it if you don't tag me. Anyways, so that is my March anniversary birthday giveaway. I hope you guys will have fun with it. I adore Paula. The Crocette Go-Go charts are just one of my absolute favorites. And Emily Call, I don't know if y'all have checked out her stuff, but I have a long shopping list at her store. Yeah, because it speaks to me. Yeah, I'm going to have to get a whole bunch of them. But I already have them. Anyways, it doesn't matter. So leave a comment, blah, blah, blah. All the stuff will be down below. I had a whole other section to do here. And let me go see if I can get it in before it gets dark. We'll see how it goes. But that's all the stuff that's coming from here on out is just personal stuff. And it doesn't really have anything to do with cross stitching or anything like that. So if you're done, thank you so much for being here. I hope you will enjoy the giveaway. Thank you for muddling through my videos with me and following me on all my social medias. Thank you for your kindness and your wonderful comments. And if you ever have questions or anything, please don't hesitate to ask. And I will see you in the next video. And if you're interested in my personal stuff, come on back. I'll be back with the rest of it. Okay, let's see if we can get this wrapped up. I have jacked up my hair so that it's officially a mess now. But I had to do the birthday thing. It's just fun. It's just fun. Anyways, I have my camera flipped over and I keep looking to where I have trained myself to look, and now I'm off. Anyways, most of this I just kind of wanted to update you and show you what I'm doing that's not on cross stitching and anything like that. So if you're not interested in personal life stuff, you are long gone, or you should be. But I have my personal Facebook page is Felicia Smith Mouse Potato Designs. I will leave the link down below. If you ever wanted to have a more personal knowledge of me, that's the Facebook page to follow, because that's where I drop my drama. Next, there's not a lot of drama, but it has more personal home stuff on it. I also have a Bygone Stories group that I finished I posted a video of my Bygone Stories, and what it is I'm going through and I am putting together all of the old photos and stuff that I had in boxes and containers and bags and all these kind of things, and putting the stories on paper with the old photos. And so that is Bygone Stories. There is a Facebook group for it if you'd like to know more information. I also have videos on it, or just ask questions and I will do it. But I have to show you that. Wait, where's my... Look at me. Oop, there we go. So I finished my whole chapter on one of my horses, Dancer. And so I got that done. And next chapter is Chief. So if you'd like to know more about that project, do follow me at Bygone Stories on Facebook for that. There's quite a few of us in there telling our old stories, and it's a lot of fun. And you're getting your stuff out of boxes into books with the stories and the photos together. And that's the plan of that. The other thing that I have going on, of course, is my fauxbonichi journal. And I did just finish July. Whoa, I've skipped to summer. My February fauxbonichi pages, and I share all of that on my fauxbonichi journalers Facebook page. Again, that link is everywhere also, and I will have a video up about showing the pages of my February sharing my February pages for this project. And this is my everyday just shit happens, life happens story. The Bygone Stories is my past, and this is my current. And it's not the special occasions, although there is special occasions. It's about just getting down who we were while we were alive for people that don't know us or won't know us. And I do find that when I look back in my life that the least pictures I'm least interested in were Christmas. And the ones that I'm most interested in are just random everyday pictures of like what my grandma's inside of my grandma's house looked like, or, you know, what my uncle's bicycle looked like, or things like, you know, just weird things that I'm sure at the time they were like, nobody wants to know this stuff. Yeah, they really do. You want to know who these people were. And so I'm trying to get my story told so that down the road people will know what my everyday life looked like in general. I don't tend to put anything negative in these books, not because negative doesn't happen. It's just if I don't want to remember it, why would I pass it forward? None of my stuff makes my life look like it's idealistic, so there's no fear of that either. Anyways, so that is that project. The next project that I have going is that anybody else a putter-offer? I'm a putter-offer. And so for years, I have been trying to adult up about getting all of my ducks in order, if you will. And last year I bought some workbooks to get it done because I thought that would motivate me to get it done. And it's not because I have a fear of talking about death or anything like that. It's more about the fact that I just don't want to dig all the shit out. I have it all in relatively one spot, sort of. But what I want is, I don't want my son to have to dig through information to try to figure things out if something happens to his dad and I. And so I set up, I've mentioned the stations a bazillion times. I set up at the end of my work table, I have a Bygone Stories on one side. I'll put a photo here if I remember. Bygone Stories station on one side. I have my fauxbonichi journal station on the other side, and at the end I had an open space, so I laid out all of the information that I want to work on getting down and organized. So these are some of the workbooks that I bought just in case, and the other one that I got was this one. I think that's, yeah, just those two workbooks. And then I bought this book because I thought it would be handy. And this book is really good so far. Anyways, what I want to do is, because I have these all setting up, my goal is to, in the next 2 months, have all of this stuff put together as best that I can. We're taking a trip in May, and so I thought that's a good deadline to have your poop in a group. And so I have it all setting out so that I have no excuse to not work on a couple of pages a day. And I figured if I could just put like an hour, half an hour in every day, or just like 3 or 4 sheets at least every day, I should be able to actually finish this project. I'm filling in the workbooks, then I'll reprint it out so that it's in a smaller format. It's just too many pieces of paper as it is, because there was a lot in the workbooks that just didn't apply to us, like your mortgage and things like that. We don't have a mortgage, and there was a lot of stuff that we just didn't have. So I just got it as a guideline, and then I want to go through this book to work on our funeral arrangements and all of that kind of stuff to make sure that when we pass away, if something happens and we're magically gone tomorrow, he does not have to struggle with this on top of dealing with his mom and dad gone. And so that is my motivator for getting that done. It's my adulting project. I am sharing about that on my Felicia Smith Mashed Potato Designs personal page. So you're more than welcome to come over. There's very little in my life I don't share if you have a question. So if you'd like to follow along how that project goes, let me know and just come over and drop me a friends thing. I'll tell you flat out, if you don't have a profile picture or your page is blank, I won't let you in, unless I know who you are. If you are afraid that I'm not going to recognize who you are and you hit the friends link on Facebook, be sure you drop me a private message so that I can put the two of them together, because you would not believe the people I get trying to friend me. And yeah, so there's that. All right. Last project that I'm starting in March. Oh my God, are you keeping up? Is this one. I am trying to learn to take better care of myself. Somebody's got to care about me, so apparently it's going to be me. And so I have decided, I ran across this journal, and this is what the inside of it looks like. And it's just a 3-month long journal because I just want to get started. I don't really want to do it forever. I just hope the habits will be installed by the end of 3 months, but it's like getting projects done. What are you eating? I have a really bad habit about not eating and just drinking coffee all the time. And I worry about my family and I feed them and I make sure they have the proper amount of food and all of this kind of stuff. And then it comes to me and I'm like, oh, I'm whatever. And yeah, so I'm last on the list, but it has hours of sleep, steps, getting my glasses redone. My glasses, I can't see out of my glasses. I can see to drive, but I can't read anything. I can't see anything that's 3 foot or closer. But have I gone in and had my glasses done? No. Everybody else is taking care of me? No. I have a whole bunch of dental work I need to have done. Everybody else has been taking care of me? No. It's like working out stressful problems, like working out. Why are you really not wanting to go do this? Is it because you're scared to leave the house, or is it because you, don't want to go, kind of thing. And then it has questions like, what made me happy today? What helped me be calm today? What did I find challenging and stressful? Things like that. And I just want to focus on me for once and not feel guilty about it. I just, nobody else is going to. So that's a whole thing in itself. But anyway, so I did get this journal and I plan on doing it for the next 3 months. And again, I will be sharing this on my personal Facebook page. So if you'd like to follow along with that kind of stuff, I'm hoping it will get me into a better mindset about taking care of myself, from my physical, my mental, my surrounding, everything. Do I expect it to fix it all? No, but I got to start somewhere. And so that's what that is. So anyways, this is the name of the journal that I'm using, and I'll leave a link to it. But if you have questions about it, let me know. And as part of this, I'm trying to, we have so much going on this year. We're building a building, then we're remodeling 98% of the house. And I'm a smidgey overwhelmed. Mostly because I want to get started and I can't start until we get started on other things. And I have that bathroom back there that we've got to remodel first. And it just, there's so much. So I need something that I can do, that I can make happen today, because I can't make anything that's stressing me out happen today because it's snowing and it's February. Well, not to be March. And so this month I'm going to do a 30-day declutter challenge. I don't have any clutter really, but what I'm hoping is that as I go through this, I can start setting myself up a routine, a morning and a night routine, or a daytime routine, some kind of cleaning routine, so that instead of feeling like, because relatively I keep the house picked up, pretty much the only one that keeps the house picked up, unless I deliberately tell people to go do stuff, because apparently they'll step over but not pick up. But they do everything that I tell them to do, even though then it's followed up with, you tell us all this stuff we have to, it's a long story. And I won't get into it here. But anyways, what I want to do is get into a basic everyday cleaning routine. And so I'm hoping that this will help me recognize what I want to do every day. It's like I went and bought all these little tiny vacuums so that I'd have them all over the place, because nobody likes to vacuum. Nobody wants to dig the big vacuum out. Nobody wants to take care of it. And I thought, well, you know what I hate about vacuuming? I hate hauling the vacuum out, the big heavy vacuum out. I hate that. So I went down and found this little $30 dinky ass stand-up vacuum cleaner at Walmart, and I bought 3 of them. So they are in 3 different areas of my house that I feel need to be targeted the most. And I leave them up. I just leave them sitting there. And let me tell you, my floors have never been cleaner. So I'm trying to find things like that. Anyways, there's a whole bunch of stuff, and I think I'll just leave it here. And if you want to know more about all of the stuff I've got going on in my life, I'll leave that to my Facebook page, because nobody really wants to sit here through that. Or if you do, you need to tell me in the comments, and I'll drop my drama here next month. But I really want to be, I didn't feel good last year. I think I had COVID. Nobody says I had COVID. I didn't test positive for COVID, but I lost all my energy and all my strength. And I went from being able to just go and do and garden and do all of this stuff to barely being able to lift my own ass out of a chair. I mean, it's just stunning how my strength has disappeared from me, and I just didn't feel good. But this year I feel a little better. I'm also going through menopause and all that. We all know how fun that little ride of hell is. And this year I feel better. And so I'm trying to get my shit back together and get organized and get motivated and get functioning again on many levels. And part of our remodeling and our money moving and all of these kind of things are because I don't want the last 30 years to be a repeat the next 30 years. I can't live that way. I don't want to live that way. I don't want my family to be that way. I don't want my house to be that way. I don't want my life and me to be the way the last 30 years is. There's a lot of positive, but there's also a lot of negative to it. And I don't want to take it forward. And so the only way to not take it forward is to change it, fix it, and restart it. And so that is my goals for this year. And I can't move. And so I'm going to make my house look like it's a new house. And I don't want to change my family, but I'm going to change how we treat each other, even if it's just me that works at it. And I'm going to change how I take care of myself and try really hard not to put me last anymore. And we'll just see how it goes. So if you are still here, thank you so much. And be sure you leave a comment so I can add you. Put a purple heart if you made it this far, so that I know you made it this far, and I'll give you an extra entry into the giveaway. Oh, also in my fauxbonichi group, I have a giveaway going on in March in there too. I'm going through all my stash and getting rid of that. So if you are also a journaler or like to get into journaling or would just like some goodies, will have a monthly giveaway in my fauxbonichi journalers group for goodies that I'm cleaning out. So if you'd like some of that too. All right, I have no idea where this is going, and I can just sit and chatter. If you have questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down below. Send me a message. Follow me everywhere. I am everywhere, and I will see you in the next video. It's going to be a good month. I just know it. It's my birthday. I'm going to be 52, 25, 52. I don't know, one way or the other. And then it is my 28th wedding anniversary at the end of the month. 8th, 9th, 8th. 96, 220. Yeah, anyways, it's a long time. And so that's at the end of the month. So it's going to be a good month. We got the information back on the building, and that's finally going through, and it's at a price I can afford. And yeah, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye.